I believe that one of the things that we have to do in order to evolve, in order to become a better version of ourselves, is introspection, right? And introspection means that you go within yourself, you look at yourself, and you ask yourself the important questions. Why do I do the things that I do? Why do I believe in the things that I believe in? Why do I act the way in which I act, right? And for a lot of people, that can be quite uncomfortable, because essentially what you're doing is you are holding up a mirror to yourself. You are holding up a mirror to yourself, and oftentimes the image that you see reflecting back at you is one that is ugly. Oftentimes the image that you see reflecting back at you is one that is flawed, is one that is scarred, is one that is hurt. And like I said, that can be quite uncomfortable for a lot of people. We like to believe that we're these perfect human beings. And we're these perfect human beings going through life, and everyone else is just flawed. But the reality is that we're all flawed. We're all scarred. And the things that truly affect us are not the things that are physical. As a society, we're also focused on our physical flaws and our physical scars, right? But the things that truly affect us are not physical. The things that truly affect us are emotional, they're mental, they're spiritual. Those are the things that truly affect us. But unless you go within yourself, unless you do the necessary work on the inside, then your life is always going to reflect that, right? Your outside world is simply a product of your inside world. So unless you change what it is within you, then your reality is never truly going to change. You're never going to truly be able to live the life that you want to live unless you can look at yourself holistically, unless you can ask yourself the hard and difficult questions, right? See, Anthony DeMello says something to the degree of, what you are aware of, you are in control of. What you are not aware of is in control of you. And I believe that is a very powerful quote, because how many of us are truly aware of the things that truly affect us? How many of us are truly aware of the things that are causing us or limiting us from living the life that we want to live? Right? A lot of the things that truly affect us are things that go way back, even as far back as our childhood. You might not think that you're able to be loved, or you're not loved because you probably didn't receive the love that you wanted to receive, or you were required to receive in your childhood, right? You might not believe that you will be able to ever find love, or you don't want to open yourself and be vulnerable to love because you were hurt in your past, right? These are the things that truly, really, really affect us, but a lot of us are not aware of them, right? Or we're aware of them, but we simply push them to the side because it's hard for us to face ourselves. It's hard for us to face who we truly are, because we all have this idea that we're all perfect and that the world is just this cruel place and everyone is just cruel. But like I said, once you change who you are, your outside world changes. We're so caught up in finding the answers to the why externally. Why did this thing happen to me? Why did this person do this to me, right? And in reality, the why externally is really unimportant. What we really have to focus on is the why internally. Why did I allow this person to make me feel this way? Why did I, give this person this level of power over me? Why did I react the way in which I reacted? Those are the things that are truly important. Because when you change your perception and when you change who you are, then your outside world reflects that. Your reality reflects that. See, your world is merely a mirror of what it is that is within you. That's all it is. We like to believe that, the world is just the world, and the world is just affecting us, but we're the ones that are truly projecting on the world. A large majority of us are inhibited. And what I mean by that is we're inhibited by what we've been taught, what we've been told, the things that happened to us in our past. So we always live life in reference to our past. But if you're always living life in reference to your past, then you have no time to live in the present, right? Your present moment is just truly and really just passing you by because you're not focused on the present. You're focused on your past. You're operating from your past. But like I said, if you don't go within yourself, if you don't ask yourself the important questions, then you never truly change. And here's the thing. Change is not supposed to be comfortable, right? Change is supposed to hurt. It's supposed to sting. You're supposed to feel pressure when you're changing, right? Diamonds are made, under pressure. I'm sure a lot of y'all heard that. So why do you believe that you becoming a better version of yourself requires you to be comfortable? No. You have to face yourself. You have to face your demons. We all have demons. We all, one way or the other, have things that are truly affecting us. But for a lot of people, right, and I notice this with people, right, as soon as you mention something that goes against what they believe in, as soon as you mention something that, that you've noticed about them, it's like they get super defensive. It's like, how dare you say that? Right? And that's what I mean by people, they don't want to change because it's uncomfortable. Right? They don't want to change. So I say all this to say, in life, you have to face yourself. You have to go within yourself to find yourself, right? You are not your hurt. You are not your past. You are not your childhood. You are not any of those things. The you, the I, is uninhibited. Who you are, goes past all of the things that we've taken on while navigating the world. But unless you look at yourself and you go within yourself, then you can't truly rescue yourself. You can't rescue yourself from all the hurt. You can't rescue yourself from all the trauma. You can't rescue yourself from all the negative beliefs and all the things that you've taken on and all the things that you believe unless you do introspection. And it's gonna be uncomfortable. It's gonna sting. But unless you do that, then you're always gonna go through life with a limited perspective and a limited perception. You're never truly gonna live the life that you wanna live. Right? So in order to find yourself, go within yourself. All the answers that you seek to life are already within you. Right? It just means that you have to unlearn some of the things that you've been taught and unlearn some of the things that you've picked up as a result of this cruel world. Well, unless you change that, then your world would never truly change. The world is not the issue. The world, it is what it is. But you are the answers to all the problems that you seek in your life. So go within yourself and find yourself and rescue yourself, and then you can change, and then you can live the life that you want to live. But don't run away from all that pain. Don't run away from the discomfort, because through facing the discomfort is how you're going to truly find yourself and live the life that you want to live. All right? Take care of yourselves. Peace and blessings.